My house and my life need a full factory reset. And yes, these are still from Christmas. Here is the current state of the living room. My house needs a full factory reset. We have been sick for weeks. We just had a yard sale. We're in the process of preparing to move in the next couple months. And our house, also we have 2 kids under 2, and our house is just an absolute disaster. And so that is the journey we are going on today, a full factory reset. Honestly, my life needs a factory reset, so that's also part of today's video. It just needs a full factory reset, a full cleaning. I know I don't normally make videos like this, but I just feel like it's so necessary and it will be so relatable, hopefully, to a lot of you. Hope you guys aren't looking at this video and you're like, oh my God, wow, her life has really gone down the drain. But no, I'm so excited to just get our house clean. Let's do it together. A little bit of cleaning motivation, a little bit of decluttering, a little bit of getting our lives together. There's a lot to do, so let's go ahead and get into it. Our house, it's not even that it's that messy, but every single room feels so cluttered and so messy. There's just so many things out of place currently that it just feels really overwhelming. I don't know about you guys, but I really struggle with anxiety. I talked about this a lot, especially on my Instagram, and just having a messy house makes my brain feel even more cluttered and messy. It's like the state of my house directly reflects the state of my brain currently. So my house is currently really messy, so my brain feels really messy. So I'm hoping that today we can turn that all around. We're gonna start here in the breakfast nook area. There's just so many things out of place, like food containers that we borrowed from people. We host a ton. We host almost every single weekend and sometimes during the week. So we just always have lots of people's food containers, and sometimes people leave toys or clothes. So this table is always just a catch-all for things that we, need to put in the garage, or stuff that we didn't know where to put it when we came in from the garage, stuff that we need to give back to friends. I feel like everyone has a catch-all area. I just wish that mine was a little bit more hidden. Just recently had our garage sale, so I took a lot of stuff off of these shelves. This shelf is my overflow decor, stuff that I'm not currently using but that I want to be able to use again in the future. But I sold a lot of that overflow decor because I just haven't touched it in a while, so I needed to reorganize that. Also a cooler. I'm not even sure what we use this cooler for, but we actually did just go to the beach and used both coolers. The beach was amazing. We went to New Smyrna Beach. If you are a Florida local, you probably know it. I much prefer the East Coast beaches in Florida to the West Coast beaches. West Coast being Clearwater Beach, stuff like that. I don't know. I grew up with the East Coast, Atlantic Ocean, obviously. So to me, it's just way more my comfort zone. I like that the water is really cold. I grew up with numbingly cold ocean water, and that's just what I'm used to. It's a big comfort to me. So I'm a huge fan of the East Coast beaches, and I love on New Smyrna that you can drive onto the beach. That is such a flippin' game changer when you have kids. My cleaning habits also reflect the state of my brain, so it's a little bit ADHD. I'm obviously all over the house. I picked up the rubber ducks, which brought me into this room, so I'm okay, well, let me clean this room before I even finished my last task. But I promise everything will get done in this one video. I spent about 4 hours deeply cleaning our entire house, and it felt so good. I am sad to report, though, that as you're currently watching this, because I have 2 children and a husband and a dog, it's already messy again and needs to be cleaned. But that gave me hope. And look at this entire mess that's from the yard sale. I can't even. We're just gonna pretend like that's not there for right now and grab the vacuum. This is not sponsored or anything. I've talked about this vacuum a lot. This is the LG Cord Zero. Let me say, it's an investment, okay? This is not a cheap vacuum, but it's so amazing. It's my favorite vacuum I've ever tried. If you are wanting a more or less expensive option that's still really good, that's a stick vacuum, I'll link a couple other ones that I love. We have a lot of vacuums, a lot. My sister always makes fun of us because we have literally 6 or 7 vacuums, whether they are corded, cordless, or the robot vacuums. In the new house, we don't have catch-all spaces like we do in our current house. This counter is also another huge catch-all space. There's so much random stuff here, like a package my mom sent a month ago, a toy that needs new batteries, so many cords, a speeding ticket, I don't want to talk about it, random like makeup products, just like so much random junk that just like needs to get sorted. Our junk drawer is right there, so I feel like that's why this is like the junk countertop, but I don't know, we just have to get this sorted. In the new house, we won't have catch-all areas like this. We have more kitchen counters in our current kitchen than we will in the new one. We still have a lot of counter space, but we just won't have like a butler's pantry. So what we plan to do for all of our appliances is get an outlet put in the pantry, because we have a massive pantry in the new house. It's so much better than the pantry in our current house, and I'm so excited about it. But I think our pantry is going to be like our tucked away catch-all space. And that little glass tulip I held up, my mother-in-law actually got us this really cute dishware that you can change out like the little decoration on top. I'll try to link some of it down below. I don't know what the brand is, but I'll figure it out for you guys. I can just go look at the bottom of my dish. Look at that little Easter outfit that Conan was supposed to wear for Easter and didn't. Nobody tell my mom, please. Oh my God, she's gonna kill me. All these like random like birthday cards, pictures that got printed, a first aid kit that actually needs to go back into our diaper bag. Yes, we keep a first aid kit in our diaper bag because we have an absolutely fearless toddler who is also very clumsy. So we like to keep a little tiny first aid kit in the diaper bag. I don't know, somehow it like migrated out, I think because Bryn wanted to play with one of the band-aids, but luckily that is back in. Would totally recommend keeping a little first aid kit in your diaper bag if you have the room. One thing I recommend quite often is a bowl or a basket for an entryway area, just as like a little catch-all bowl for sunglasses, keys. But what I need to start recommending more is like dumping that bowl out every once in a while, because I have not dumped mine out for probably well over a year, and there was just so much random stuff in the bowl and the basket. There's like decorations off of Bryn's St. Patrick's Day tree that I still have not taken down. I never even got to Easter because we were just sick for so many weeks. Still need to take down St. Patrick's Day, so I guess we're probably going to go straight to like Memorial Day, summer, 4th of July type vibes in her room. But yeah, I just needed to kind of go through there, get out anything that truly does not belong, needs to go upstairs. We're just having quite the collection build up on the stairs of just items that I need to bring up. And then I also wanted to give this counter a good wipe. We wipe all of our other counters pretty frequently, but because this one is typically covered in junk, it doesn't get as much love as it probably should. On this day, I was committed to doing all of the things that I'd been putting off doing, like changing out the batteries in this toy. This is one of Bryn's most favorite toys. I'll try to link anything that I can that I've showed in this video down below. This is so fun. It has like really great songs. It's a toy that like bounces, and Bryn loves to jump, so it's one of her faves. All right, we got a big project actually for the bathroom. We are replacing this mirror. We're actually replacing it with a big LED mirror, so it has like the lights built in. I'm super excited to show you like all of the things that it does and has, because it's not just a mirror. I'm super excited about it. It's custom mirror, so I got it measured to like fit this space exactly. And I'm excited to change out this builder grade mirror. We need to get all of this stuff off of the sink, so that we actually hired someone to come and help us put it in, because this is a big piece of glass and it was an expensive custom mirror. We don't want to mess it up, so we decided to bring in a professional to help us out with this one. But let's go ahead and get this all cleaned off. If you couldn't tell, Bryn is my little shadow. She's always really close by. She's obsessed with playing with lotion, and then she's also obsessed with washing her hands. So she played with lotion for a few minutes, and then she wanted to practice washing her hands. And I just think it is the most adorable thing ever. I'm so obsessed with her. All right, got this cleared off. ready to go. And excited to get the new mirror put in. It's downstairs. I think Brian and the man who's coming to help us hang it will bring it up together because the box is huge. I'm gonna put a picture here so you can see the crate that it arrived in. It was so intense trying to get it out. But yeah, I'm excited for this like little mini bathroom makeover. The mirror ended up getting buried behind all of our yard sale things that were like left over from the yard sale. I wanted to film a video about our yard sale experience because I was so excited about it, but we have just been battling so much sickness, and the yard sale happened to fall when we were all really sick. We still did the yard sale, but I couldn't pull off the video. Alrighty, here is the mirror in here. It's from Inyouths. I'm super excited. Thank you to Inyouths for sponsoring today's video and giving me this awesome mirror for our bathroom. As mentioned, we did bring in the big guns to help us out with this project. Most things Brian and I just do on our own, but because of the size of the mirror, I just felt a little bit nervous. It is a fully customized mirror to our space, customized with really fun features that I'm going to be telling you guys about, but we just felt more confident bringing someone else in to help Brian install it, and they kind of worked together to get this job done. It was honestly really, really easy. We just had to get the old mirror off. He did so by attaching this tape that just in case the mirror did shatter, it would all stay in those big pieces. So that is like a crucial step when working with these kinds of mirrors. So we went ahead and kind of pried that off the wall. It's just stuck on with a like silicone putty glue. He was able to pry that off, and this was what the wall was left like. Inyouths has so many different styles of mirrors, and they're all completely customized to your space, like different sizes, different features. They have framed in mirrors. There are so many options. So if we were going to go with 2 individual mirrors, then we would have done wall repair before hanging up the new mirror, but it was the exact same size, so we just went ahead and hung it right up. Now I just needed to get everything cleaned off. There's a little bit of construction debris, but is this mirror not completely gorgeous? I am absolutely obsessed. As I mentioned, they are customizable LED mirrors, so there are unlimited size options to perfectly fit your space. Unlike standard mirrors, they have so many different fun features that you can get in your mirror, like Bluetooth speakers, a clock, Wi-Fi weather stations, demisters, so like if it gets super foggy in your bathroom. It is amazing how each mirror can be customized to fit not only your space, but also your lifestyle. Customizable mirrors like this can be very, very expensive, but Inyouths actually has direct delivery from their factory to you, so they have extremely competitive pricing. Also, the mirrors are built to last. They have explosion-proof film and waterproof backing for added protection, since the mirrors do have all of the lights and the electricity built in. They also have enhanced visuals, so they have clear HD reflection and adjustable brightness and color temperature to suit your needs. So our mirror can go both warm tone and cool tone. If you watch these clips, you can see both the backlighting and the front lighting on the mirror can go both warm tone and cool tone. They're dimmable. There's also the awesome demisters. It is just seriously the coolest mirror ever. It's just so awesome. Our mirror can tell us the weather, the humidity, what the weather is outside, the high and low for the day, the time. We are just absolutely obsessed with this mirror. To get one of these amazing mirrors for yourself, be sure to check out all of the info in the description box down below. Here is the current state of the living room. Not horrible, but not great. That's a waffle. That is Bryn's breakfast. That's great. So it was a frozen waffle. She wouldn't even let me cook it. So I'll just take that one step further. Our couch, oh my God, it's just a disaster. So let's go ahead and get this picked up. I feel like a human pinball. Like I'm just like bing, 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 bing all over the house. There's just, I can't stress to you how many things were just so out of place and are just out of place every single day, because that's what kids do. They move things, put things where they don't necessarily go. So I was just a human pinball machine, and I am every single day cleaning up this house. So is Brian. Another project for a different day is cleaning all of the couch cushion covers. We try to do it quarterly. Admittedly, it has been a few months and I can definitely tell that it's time. The good thing about this couch is like we can flip them over, like flip all the cushions over and get kind of like a second life out of them, which is really nice because they are all clean on the other side. So I just flipped them, but I will be cleaning them probably in my next refresh video. I'm actually already working on it. Like I'm going to be doing all the carpets cleaning all the carpets. Words are so hard. I'm also going to be washing all of our curtains. I've never washed them since I put them up like 3 years ago. So I'm going to be doing all of that and just kind of more of like the fine tuning, like deeper cleaning type items that I think get missed but will help our space feel a lot fresher. I've also been meaning to give you a coffee table update, and actually the other day Brian was like, whatever you did to this coffee table literally saved it. It is so durable now. In case you missed it, I'll have some of my other spring refresh videos down below where I accidentally ruined the coffee table, and then in another video I like stained it down, refinished it, and put like a top coat over it because it has such a rough wood grain on it that all this like food and drinks, it was just getting like completely destroyed. It was all like settling into the cracks and it looked so gross. So I stained it down and it's so good now. It's so durable. It's so perfect. You can like spill water on it. It's not a problem. You might have seen when I was cleaning it, there was like a little water ring from condensation from Bryn's water bottle, but that will actually dry in like an hour or so and you'll never be able to tell that there was like water there. Seriously, if you have a piece of furniture that's similar, I could not recommend more. Either like finishing it by like covering it with a top coat or like sanding it down, whatever you have to do. It is so worth it. It has saved me so many headaches. Speaking of headaches, did this to myself. I was like, oh, let me lift up the cushion because there was a couple crumbs I couldn't reach. And then I just saw all the other crumbs that were under there and decided that I just needed to move the entire couch and really deep clean this rug because it's unbelievable, even though we have a couch covering it, how much food gets under the couch. Like, how does that happen? But yeah, I just kind of let my intrusive thoughts win on this one. I would really love a new rug for this living room. I just feel like the one we have is a little bit dark. It's so nice. It hides stains beautifully. I love, love, love this rug. I just feel like my taste has changed a little bit and it's a little bit dark for the space, but we'll be moving into our new house sometime before the end of the year, so it just doesn't really make sense to buy a new rug yet, but it is something that I would definitely love to upgrade. I got this fussy boy now, but the living room is done. But honestly, I can't stand having this in here, so I'm gonna move that to the playroom. Fellow colicky Velcro baby moms, I see you, I feel you. It is probably the hardest thing I have ever dealt with. It's so incredibly difficult. I obviously love him so much more than anything, so it's fine, but oh my god, it has been so challenging. I swear I cried multiple times a day for the second, third, and most of the fourth month of his life. He's nearly 5 months old and things are getting a little bit better every single day, which I am incredibly grateful for. So many of you guys left your experiences, like similar or not, in the comments of that video and said to just keep going. It does get better. Like, they do most of the time grow out of it, and I'm very thankful to say that it does seem like he's starting to grow out of it as well. I don't know how much longer I could keep going, like with, I don't know, it just felt like a negative energy in our house. Like, it was, really affecting all of us. Like, if you have someone, a baby, a child who, is struggling, it trickles down to everybody. And it has just been a really, really hard few months, but I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I actually shared this meme on Instagram that was like, light at the end of the tunnel, turns out huge fire. That's honestly like what it feels like half the time, but we're so grateful and love our kids so much, and we're glad that he is finally getting a little bit of relief and growing out of some of his issues. We're hoping that once we start introducing food sometime here in the next few weeks, that he doesn't have any other allergies. Obviously, we don't know, and we won't know for sure until we actually start introducing foods. But I'm really hoping that he doesn't have any other food allergies and that he will eventually grow out of his milk allergy. A habit I would love to get into for when we move into the new house is like drying stuff immediately and putting it away, because we always have dishes on our counter, whether it be from dinner or breakfast or like bottles that are drying, because we have the Baby Brezza bottle washer, but for Bryn's milk cups, when we take them out of the dishwasher, we like to let them air dry a little bit. Our dishwasher like doesn't do a good job drying. I feel like, does any dishwasher really do that good of a job drying dishes? I don't know. If you have a recommendation for a dishwasher, definitely let me know. But we just always seem to have like cups or dishes on the counter, and I really don't want that in the new house. I just want to have like nice, clean, cleared off counters that are clutter free. Say that 5 times fast. That is my hope and wish for the new house. Our sink is in the island at the new house as well, which I do not prefer, but I think with a few like mindful habit changes, we can kind of break this cycle that we have going currently. Something that I absolutely cannot live without, and maybe you guys will feel different, but if you have young kids or if you know someone that's having kids, maybe you're going to be a grandparent, this is what I would recommend getting for a parent. It's the Baby Brezza bottle washer, but it can also wash pump parts. So if you know you're mom to be and you don't plan on bottle feeding, but you're gonna pump, this can also wash your pump parts. This is seriously a game changer. I broke my back over the sink for an hour every single day when Bryn was a baby because this bottle washer didn't exist yet. And this has seriously been such a game changer. It washes 4 bottles at a time. It takes like 90 minutes. You just put this little tablet in, put some fresh water in the back, turn it on, and your bottles are clean, sterilized, and bone dry in 90 minutes. Like, oh my God, I'm obsessed. It is more of a splurge item. I feel like so many baby items are expensive. I don't think it's that expensive. I actually got it on sale for like $230 or $240, I think, which might seem like a lot, but when you calculate how many bottles I would be washing in Conan's first year of life, my time is worth so much more than that $200, $220, $30, $40. I think normally it's like $300, but it is a little bit of not an older item now, but it came out like over a year ago now, so it actually does go on sale and you can get good deals on it. I actually got mine at Target. Target price matched, I think, to wherever I found it the lowest, and then I was also able to use my 5% red card like debit discount on top of that, and I got it for such a great deal. So when you break it down by like bottles, actually, I'm gonna do the math. Okay, let's say on average, Conan drinks 6 bottles of formula a day for, we're gonna say 395 days. So 1 month more. So that brings us to 13 months. Some babies are on bottles longer than that. Bryn was on bottles longer than that. But let's just say for, easy math purposes, that he drinks 6 bottles a day for 13 months. That is 2,370 bottles. If you divide $250 by 2,370 bottles, you get just about 10 cents per bottle. So it cost me 10 cents to clean each bottle, and that is so worth it. So save your time, save your back, and get the bottle washer if you're having a baby or if you know someone who is. I swear they will think it is the best gift. Something I'm really excited for in the new house that Brian convinced me to do, I was really not for it, I didn't want it, is a full counter height backsplash. So our counters that we chose will run all the way up. I'm excited for it for a few reasons. I'm excited for it firstly because it's going to be really easy to clean because it's so seamless. And then I'm also excited because I just think it's going to be really easy with decorating because there's not two different materials, like the counter and the backsplash are not going to be competing with each other at all. I just think it's going to be so beautiful. I can't wait to see it like all put together, like all of our options, because obviously just like looking at these tiny samples makes it really, really difficult. Actually, my design center video will be coming out next week. I can't wait to show you guys the whole design center like debacle that we went through. It was quite the journey. It took like a solid like 2 weeks for us to like really finalize all of our options because we changed our mind on a few things once we saw a few other things in person. And I finally feel like happy and excited about like our choices, but I can't wait to show you that whole journey. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We're building a new house, if you didn't know, just in case this is your first time watching my videos. We are building a new house. We will be moving in by the end of the year, and I am documenting the entire process. I can't wait to show you the design center. Vacuuming the stairs is such a pain, but it like makes them look so much better when they are freshly vacuumed. I like to go over like the full stair with the normal vacuum and then go in and do like the detail work with the smaller vacuum head. That's personally what I like to do. I know some people like just use the smaller part, or they'll just use the bigger part and like not go into the corners, but I like to do the extra step and really get in there because I feel like it makes all the difference, especially with like pets. Like my dog's fur just kind of gets everywhere. It's crazy how much hair builds up in the vacuum because obviously I can like see it collecting. The LG Cord Zero is actually like self-emptying. It's the best. And with that, we are now upstairs, which is also a disaster. I know I've mentioned it a few times, but Brian isn't working down in the office anymore. It's just like too hard because I have to be down there a lot with the kids, and then, you know, with what he does, like interruptions are extremely challenging. So he's been working here. We just put our standing desk up here. But my sister also and my niece have been staying here the last few nights, so I need to get this put away. I also need to wash these blankets and then just kind of generally pick up this room because it is a hot dumpster fire. So this is our next project to tackle. And yes, these are still from Christmas, and I'm gonna be honest with you, they're gonna stay that way until we move. Since we got rid of our couch, in our guest bedroom when we had Conan, the air mattress is the only place we have for people to stay currently in this house. So it's been getting a lot of use. Both of my sisters have come to visit. When I'm cleaning this up, it's because my sister and my niece were staying with us before my niece's cheering competition, and it was finally time to put it away. Bryn loved like jumping and playing on the air mattress, so I had to put it away when she was finally like over it and done playing with it. But it was a really fun place to kind of like jump and hang out for a little bit after my sister stayed with us. Bryn did catch me putting it away though. She came over and she was like, "Mommy, what are you doing?" It's so crazy. She's literally speaking in like full sentences now, like I'm having actual conversations with my toddler, and it is the most fun, coolest, but also kind of exhausting thing ever. You can see her in the corner. She's like, "Wait, what are you doing?" And also showing me her cup of, I don't know what it was, juice, water, not sure. My plan was to get like a pull-out couch, but I don't know, I just felt like, did I already talk about this? I can't remember if I already talked about this, but it just felt like kind of a waste because it isn't something that we'll necessarily need at the new house. Like up in the loft at the new house, we'll probably want to get a couch that's like comfy, that the kids when they're a little bit older will want to hang out on, and pull-out couches are typically like pretty small, so I don't know, we'll have a guest bedroom. I just feel like it was kind of a waste of money. Like I didn't want to buy something that I knew I was only gonna have for like 6 months. It just feels like super wasteful, and obviously we are in a period of like trying to save a lot of money right now. And I think I forgot to mention as well, but our yard sale, we made like $600 and something, like almost $700 from the yard sale, which I am so proud of. We are nearing the end of this cleaning journey. Definitely let me know down below if you want me to do more videos like this, if you liked it. This was honestly just like a 30-minute brain dump, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It has just been such a crazy, chaotic time the last like 4 or 5 months. So thank you guys so much for being here. I did forget to film an outro, so this is also going to be my outro. Also, if you're wondering why there's so many balls up on that little shelf, it's because we've been playing this game where we've been trying to get a ball into the vase. It can fit just barely. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell. I love you guys all so, so much, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Okay, well, now you're in it.
Get ready with me to go clean my mess of a house.
Oh! Putting you in the bloopers. Get out of here!